Good morning, loves. First things first, we're gonna make our bed because we're not gonna have any unmade beds in 2023. Then I'm just gonna journal a little bit just to set my intentions for the day and start out the day with a good mindset, feeling posy, good vibes, not thinking about the fact that you want to go back to bed. Guys, it's snowing. This is the first snowstorm of the winter here in New York City, and it couldn't have picked a worse day. I was gonna go to the gym this morning, but because of the dusty white powder on the floor, I decided to do an at-home workout. But first, let's hydrate. I'm trying to drink more water, so first let's fill up this gallon and see if we can drink the full thing today. So actually, what I like to do to make the workout go by a little bit quicker is I'm actually gonna set up a show that I'm watching next to the actual Chloe Ting video so that I'm like not that conscious about the workout. I'll just like do it without really feeling the effects of the tiredness, if that makes sense. But you know what, today we're gonna actually put Netflix on my big computer screen and then Chloe on my phone so that my show can have priority. No thanks, Chloe.
Why you upset like Cinderella teens? You should see the things I fit inside these denim jeans. I can't associate with y'all this shit like ketamine. Been on one, been on two, been on everything. I got people down from the jump, better know your bonds. I got people just tuning tuning in and the love is strong. Damn, they gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back.
Hello! So I'm wearing this really cozy robe from Victoria's Secret, and yes, I know they're canceled, but before you come for me, my mom actually got this for me for Christmas, and it's so soft. The only thing is that it has so much electricity. Like, the minute I put this on, every single thing was shocking me. I was like, zzz, zzz, zzz. Like, how I've survived to this point, I have no idea. It's a miracle, but what can I say? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't actually have a routine and I don't do this consistently or anything at all. However, I used to work for Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare as a video producer for them. Every quarter they would send us a bunch of free products. So I literally have a whole space in my closet full of Dr. Dennis Gross products that I have yet to use because it's a lot. So honestly, my skincare routine kind of just consists of me trying to use up these products in an appropriate order. I don't know if that actually does anything, but I feel like it helps, so we're just gonna keep doing it. So good. Okay, I know in a past video I said I'm not an avid coffee drinker, yet here I am making coffee for the second time in a video. So you're probably thinking, oh my god, that girl's I'm still not an avid coffee drinker. However, I woke up at 5:30 a.m. today, guys. Cut me some slack. Breakfast time! Oh my god, guys, I got so many eggshells in there. Literally, that never happens. I think you guys are making me nervous. Me trying to set up these cool angles so you can see from every side. Guys, I just made it so ugly, it's no longer aesthetic, so this whole video is ruined. Ooh, baby, look at that beautiful avocado! Isn't she just so precious? I'm telling you guys, Dominican avocados is where it's at. I literally put these on different plates. Honestly, I don't usually get hungry until like 12 p.m., 11 a.m. the earliest, but I think that because I've been up for so long, since so early in the morning, I got hungrier earlier because I was just like doing a bunch of things. Not gonna lie, this is probably the best avocado I've ever had. My grandparents actually have an avocado tree in their backyard. So I actually grew up eating a lot of avocados, and ever since I moved to New York, I do have it every once in a while, but it's just so expensive here that sometimes I just don't get it. But this week I actually went to the H Mart and they had them for like $2, which is still kind of expensive considering it's literally just an avocado at the end of the day, but it is cheaper than in most places near me, so I decided to pick up 2. So I'm very excited about that. Welcome back to my office. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little break because I've been staring at a computer all day and I do need to disconnect from the screen for a little bit because honestly, when you're just staring at a video over and over and over again for hours, it becomes quite draining. So I've decided I'm gonna clean up a little bit, wash the dishes, vacuum a little bit, and just kind of organize everything before I get back into it. So, yeah.
All right, let's do this again. A little different this time. I told myself that money would never be a factor. Now I'm laughing at Benny Hanna's with benefactors. My soul for an artist love with them giant raptors. My chef cooking that steak and...
So I decided I was going to sell my other cameras on Facebook Marketplace because I've talked to a few friends and my brother and they've all had pretty good experiences on there. So I decided to list my Canon Rebel T3i on there a few days ago, and guys, let me tell you, beware of scams because I very nearly fell for a scam. So basically what happened is that probably 20 minutes after I posted the listing, somebody reached out to me and they were like, oh hey, like I'm interested, like I want to buy this for my son. So, you know, I kind of stalked the person's profile. He looked like a dad, like a normal, you know, looking 50-year-old dad or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool, great, 20 minutes in, I'm already getting a sale, heck yeah. And then he's like, oh, but like I can't come pick it up, my son's gonna have to pick it up. Where are you located? Like generally speaking, obviously I'm not gonna give him my address. So I just gave him like a Starbucks address that was nearby. He was like, okay, cool, what's your Zelle info? And I was like, oh, are you gonna pay me before I even meet your son? And at first I was like, wow, this dude's so stupid. Like immediately I'm like, there's no way that this guy is like that silly. For all he knows, I could just never show up and give the camera. Obviously I wouldn't do that, but I'm sure people out there would, and you could easily get scammed like that. Anyhow, I was like, okay, here's my cell info, and I sent him my phone number. I didn't want to, I was hesitant, but I didn't remember what email I used for my Zelle, and everything was happening so quick that I was like, here's my number. You can like Zelle transfer me through my phone number. And then he was like, okay, I'll need your email as well. I thought that was a little weird because whenever I've Zelled or gotten Zelle from friends, from family, they just use my number. Like I've never even given them my email. So I thought it was a little weird, but I was like, whatever. I didn't want to question it too much because I was like ready to get my $300. I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna be rich all of a sudden. So I was like, okay, here's my email, whatever. He's like, oh, okay, I sent you the money. And I was like going through my bank account. I didn't see a notification come in. I didn't see the money on my bank account. And I waited like 10 minutes. So I was like, yeah, I don't see the transfer. And he's like, oh, I sent it though. Check your email. I opened my email and it is a message from Zelle Pay. And it says, hey, like your account has a maximum threshold on it or something like that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did believe it at first because it came from Zelle Pay, but I thought it was weird that there was a maximum amount. So I go on Google and I type in the Zelle email, and the first thing that comes up is literally this Reddit thread for like Facebook Marketplace scam. So I click on it and literally word for word, they're saying the entire like scam, the way it works. They were like, oh, they'll claim that they can't pick it up, but that somebody else in their family or friends will. They'll ask for your email, they'll get the email information and send you the email. Basically just be very cautious on Zelle. It's a rough world out there, so. The other day I actually went to the H Mart and I picked up some hot ribeye. I've had it before. It's so good. I'm so excited. And I'm just gonna make this with some rice and asparagus on the side, so. So good, so easy. It took me 10 minutes to make. So the reason why I wanted to do this video in the first place was because I feel lately like there's just not enough time in the day to get every single thing that I want to get done. And so today I wanted to see like if I woke up early, got everything done throughout the day, all my goals accomplished, and allowed myself a few extra hours at the end of the day to just have downtime and maybe just watch a show, relax, read a book, like just something that doesn't feel like a task. We'll have to see. I'll let you guys know how I feel at the end of the day, so stay tuned. So I actually have another meeting now, so let's get to it. I'm actually gonna read a little bit of this book, Atomic Habits, that I've been reading. My last video, I was going on and on about how you should read more books, or at least read a book throughout this year. And so now that I have a few extra minutes in my day on hand, I'm gonna read a little bit of this, and I'll let you know what we learned today. Welcome to my book club. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about this book. No, I'm kidding. But I will let you guys know something that I found interesting about the chapter that I just read, and it's so true and I couldn't agree with it more. A lot of the times we are waiting to... Let me start over. A lot of the times we're waiting for the right time in order to change something, in order to improve ourselves. We're like, okay, well maybe when this happens, then, you know, I can do this other thing. We're always like waiting for the right moment to come. And it says here, many people think they lack motivation when what they really lack is clarity. It's not always obvious when and where to take action. I always feel that way when I'm making videos or when I'm doing any task. I kind of like feel like in order for me to make this video, I want to have everything laid out. I want this to be perfect. I want that to be perfect. I want, you know, my entire house to be deep cleaned. And I feel like realistically, if I'm being honest with myself, those are just ways of me trying to procrastinate actually doing what I want to do because I'm afraid, because I don't know how to start, and because I'm scared of the outcome. Wow, we just got deep. Oh God, I'm exposing myself to the world. But seriously, if you're feeling that way and you're feeling like there's something you really want to do, but you just don't know where to start, just start. Whatever happens, happens. If it sucks, it sucks. It's probably gonna suck the first time. It might not. It might be great. It doesn't matter if it sucks or it doesn't. What matters is that you started and now you have the momentum to keep going and improve and get better at whatever it is that you want to do. So that is my little pep talk for the day for you. ¿Cómo ustedes están?
Hola, perdóname que yo di que soy muy floja cuando hablo contigo.
No te preocupes, tita.
No.
Yo te quiero así como tú eres.
Sí.
So good. By the way, I'm watching You right now. Not You. So anyway, no, but I'm watching You, the Netflix show. I'm watching season 4, which just came out like this month. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest, because it's so different from every other season in the past. Like, I feel like it's in a completely different atmosphere. The vibe is different. The plot is completely different. All the characters in it are very unlikable. And I just feel like it takes place in a completely different universe from the previous You seasons. Maybe this is a hot take. Maybe it's a controversial opinion because maybe a lot of people love this season. But I personally... I'm finding it a little bit bland. Do you watch You? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Guys, I'm doing really bad on this. It's literally 6 p.m. and I'm not even past the 12 p.m. point right now. This is not looking good. Because I did wake up so early, I'm not gonna lie, I'm falling asleep a lot earlier. It's only 11. By the way, I drank almost all of this gallon. I'm actually gonna drink a little bit more right now. You know what though, I feel like I was so busy today with like setting up the camera and filming and doing all this stuff that like I forgot to also drink water. So I feel like if I woke up at 5:30 a.m. on a day that I wasn't filming, I'd definitely be more conscious about all the healthy habits and goals and everything that I want to get done throughout the day. So I would probably be more focused on finishing this water gallon. But I think today there was just so rude. Let's change the mood up in this room real quick. Alright, we're just gonna stick to pink. So in terms of how I felt about waking up at 5 a.m. today, 5:30 a.m. technically, honestly I feel like it was very beneficial for my productivity for the day because I got so much more done and I still had time at the end of the day to literally just relax, decompress, and watch a show, which was phenomenal. But if I'm being realistic, I feel like for me it wouldn't be sustainable in the long run just because I feel like over time it would affect the amount of sleep that I'm getting, which would ultimately affect my productivity and my well-being. I guess I could just go to sleep earlier. Realistically, all the big CEOs are waking up at like 4 a.m. every day and maximizing their productivity and their daily schedules. I can't speak on behalf of their well-being and mental health, but I'm sure the money helps. Anyways, I'm still trying to find the right balance so that I'm able to get everything that I want to get done throughout the day and still have time for myself and to just decompress. And I don't have all the answers right now, but I'm hoping that over time I can figure out something that works for me, and that's all I can really hope. So those are my 2 cents. I hope that this video motivated you to get up early and be productive and do a bunch of fun things with your life. But if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next one. Good night!